Effects of COVID-19 on mental health. A pandemic causes sadness, anxiety, and depression in society and individuals. Many people around the world have been affected by the COVID-19 epidemic, which has resulted in mental health issues. Even when the pandemic is gone, it is expected that stressful situations will persist. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 19.1% of individuals in the United States had anxiety problems in the previous year. Unemployment or losing a job, having a physical health condition, losing a close person, stigma, and social isolation are all major causes of mental health disorders that can be related to the COVID-19 pandemic. There is a requirement to integrate mental health support services into the pandemic response. Depression. Depression is characterized by the feelings of rage, loss, grief, or a mood change that might interfere with daily activities. It is a widespread mental condition that affects around 264 million individuals around the world. It's not the same as a normal mood swing. Depression, according to the World Health Organization, is the leading cause of disability. When depression lasts for a long time, it might develop into a significant health problem. Globally, depression has been on the rise. Correlation between coronavirus and depression. Since December 2019, the coronavirus has spread swiftly from China to other regions of the world. The World Health Organization designated it as COVID-19 disease in March 2020. To stop it spreading, many countries around the world enforced travel restrictions, quarantine and self-isolation, and physical separation, among other things. Previous research findings have found that in similar viral outbreaks, people are more likely to have mental health issues, such as anxiety, sadness, and traumatic stress. Individuals in various parts of the world have reported higher levels of tension, anger, anxiety, and sadness as a result of the recent COVID-19 outbreak. It has been agreed that the COVID-19 epidemic had a substantial impact on educational and occupational advancement. The stress of social isolation, job loss, health, and intense sentiments of loss that many of us are feeling right now can either cause depression for the first time or worsen symptoms if you've already been diagnosed. Your life can feel dismal and hopeless when you're depressed. It can deplete your energy, impair your ability to think clearly, and make getting through the day difficult. Loneliness and isolation. Humans were created to be social beings. If people are cut off from family and friends' affection and their support, this is likely to trigger depression or exacerbate current symptoms. A long period of social isolation and staying at home might leave you feeling lonely and isolated as you are forced to face your problems alone. COVID-19 anxiety leading to depression. Because of the dread and unpredictability surrounding COVID-19, it's normal to be concerned. Worries that spiral out of control, on the other hand, might produce panic and anxiety. Because anxiety and depression are thought to be caused by the same biological vulnerabilities, one can frequently lead to the other. Unemployment and job insecurities. The majority of studies revealed the importance of job stability for both individuals' mental health and the organization's health. It's described as a personal concern for one's job's future. Job uncertainty has an impact on both overall dissatisfaction and work-related stress. During the coronavirus epidemic, job loss has been demonstrated to harm mental health, according to a study. It was discovered that not just job loss that has occurred, but also job loss that is expected might cause anxiety, concern, despair, and a loss of interest. Economic uncertainties, among others, are also creating anxiety, which is leading to depression. Symptoms and signs of depression. Here are the ways to know if you are suffering from depression or other mental health illnesses. Frequent mood swings. Depression comes with having low moods that frequently impacts how you feel about yourself and the world around you. It is characterized by having a gloomy attitude toward life. Reduced enjoyment and interest in previously loved activities. Depression can rob you of the happiness you get from your favorite activities. Withdrawing from formerly enjoyed activities and losing interest in hobbies can be classified as a clear depression symptom. A decrease in sexual desire. Your desire for sex may fade if you're depressed. You could start to question where your sex drive is gone. A significant shift in appetite and weight. Fluctuations in weight and appetite are among the signs of depression. Some people will gain weight due to an increased appetite, while others will lose weight even after eating a lot. Agitation and restlessness. You may become impatient or short-tempered as a result of your low tolerance for other people's actions. You may unintentionally strike out at loved ones and then feel awful about it. Tiredness or a lack of energy. You may find it difficult to continue doing things you enjoy because you are exhausted. Typically, depression is accompanied by a loss of energy and exhaustion, which can be one of the most unpleasant symptoms. This leads to an excessive amount of sleep. Difficulties concentrating and thinking. When depression strikes, your ability to concentrate can be harmed. You can feel as though your brain fog is never ending, or that you're losing your ability to think clearly. Suicide or death thoughts. Suicide is sometimes linked to depression. Suicide victims frequently exhibit symptoms before they commit it. It is expected that stressful situations will persist even when the pandemic is gone. Globally, depression has been on the rise. When depression lasts for a long time, it might develop into a significant health problem. It is a widespread mental condition that affects around 264 million individuals around the world. Unemployment or losing a job, having a physical health condition, losing a close person, stigma, and social isolation are all major causes of mental health disorders that can be related to the COVID-19 pandemic.